One of the things that gets asked all the time from new Amazon sellers is, what are the best products or categories that I can start selling to make money right away? And the way I learned and the way the most successful sellers started that I've spoken to over the years, and I've literally spoken to hundreds, actually thousands if I go back and look at 2014 and up, of sellers, the number one thing is test, 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 test. So what you're going to want to do is send in small quantities of various things that you find, whether it's arbitrage in stores or online, and test them. There's a lot of times that people will find something they think, there's no way this is selling for that much. I can buy it for $4 and it's selling for $30. Come on. You have to be able to test it to get proof of concept. When I started selling on Amazon, I wanted to see if this thing was for real and I could make money as a Canadian. So I sent some used books in, and when they sold, I made a few $100s profit. I knew this was possible. So if I could rinse and repeat that and up the game and find other ways to leverage this beautiful system Amazon's built for third-party sellers like us, I could make money with it. And I did. And I tested and I tested and I tested. I got to a point where I couldn't grow my sales. I got frustrated. I learned about wholesale. I went to the ASD Las Vegas, and I was able to take it from zero and not knowing a thing about selling on Amazon to replacing my full-time income within 6 months of starting, guys. So my results may not be typical, but I worked my ass off, and I had to make it work. That was the difference. I had a business at the time that was really struggling. I had a family of four to support, a mortgage to pay, food to put on the table. I went all in, man. I was working all kinds of hours. And if you're not willing to do that initially for a business that can give you a lifestyle that people dream of without a boss, without a schedule, without a commute, without having to deal with corporate politics, and to be as limited as your own capacity or as unlimited as your imagination allows, this business is like, you shouldn't need motivation to do it. Like, it's worth putting the work in. And it's like anything. You've got to hustle hard initially to start. And you can test very small amounts, so you're not risking a lot of money. But once you learn the process, you can start to scale up organically without risking a lot of money. If you're inclined and you're not the kind of person that wants to just kind of randomly find information on YouTube, I've put together a course. Originally, I did one-on-one coaching. I got too busy to do that, and my rate got too high. So I created a course that includes group coaching, a mastermind, and step-by-step instructions to how to start from arbitrage up to wholesale, even private labeling your own brands to 7 figures and beyond. A person can only teach you as far as they've gone in their own journey. I've had the privilege of selling 7 figures plus on Amazon and working with 8-figure, even some 9-figure sellers. So I can help you every step of the way. And the Seller Academy Masterclass is designed specifically for Canadians. Why? Because I'm Canadian. And there's tons of other courses out there that sell to US and the world. I decided to narrow my niche on my own experience and help other fellow Canadians. I could sell to the globe if I wanted to, but that's not what I want to do. So if you're a Canadian and you want to learn how to get your first $10,000 in Amazon, join the Seller Academy Masterclass. Once you're in the course, if you want to scale from $10,000 to $100,000 a month, it teaches you how to do that. You go from arbitrage to wholesale. You want to go from 100,000 plus. We start getting into private labeling your own brands. By that point, you've got money, profit, experience, and the transition to creating your own brand is far easier. You'll see a lot of courses out there that teach brand new sellers to launch their own brand. Very risky these days, and the success rate is probably less than 10%. Arbitrage, while it's not necessarily a unique method of sourcing, everybody has their own way of doing it. And it's instant money that you can reinvest in your business to build that nest egg and reinvest the profits, put them into wholesale, distributors, bundling, and then into private label. And then, when you have all that experience, I also teach you in the course how to use the skills you've learned to coach other sellers or small business owners. So you're diversifying outside of just relying on Amazon FBA to use the valuable skills that you've benefited from personally and profited from to teach other business owners how to do it. A lot of people shy away from that. It's not for everyone, but for those that want to go that route, it's a very safe way of hedging your bets and using the information you've learned to help others succeed and profit outside of relying on from one Amazon FBA account. Anyway, I hope this was useful. I don't want this video to be too long. I tend to talk longer than I should sometimes. Leave a comment below. This channel, I've revived it since January. I want more participation in the comments, so leave something below. State something, like the video, subscribe. Give me some feedback, guys, because, boosting a YouTube channel, it's a lonely venture. And I know people are watching this. I see the stats, but don't be shy. Put your comments out there. I really appreciate it, and I read every single one, and I will personally respond. Thanks.